Sean Sewell with Engearment.com in the mountains of Colorado, doing a little late winter camping. And we have here the Heimplanet Kirra inflatable tent and pump. So this is a German manufacturer. It's an inflatable air beam tent designed for all season use. 8.5 pounds. So for an inflatable tent, that's actually pretty small. So really excited to set this guy up and then hop into it because the sun's going to set in about half an hour. So let's literally get into it, the Heimplanet Kirra Tent. So as I stated, it's about 8.5 pounds for this tent, which is pretty dang lightweight for an inflatable tent. Backpacking tent, not so much. We're truck camping, so bringing this along and a 2-person sleeping bag and big inflatable sleeping mats is quite a nice luxury for our late winter camping. Currently it is 38 degrees, gonna get down to probably about 20 or so tonight. So I'm looking forward to setting this up, getting in it and getting warm with my dog Chloe. So this is an inflatable tent. We've worked with inflatable tents before, but not this light of weight and not this attractive of design. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Comes in this stuff sack with repair kit and all that. Let's open her up. Oh, that's real nice. Cool. Okay. Air frame. Cool. Repair kit. Hopefully won't need that. Instructions: the 3 components: inflatable frame, or IDG, inflatable diamond grid, maintains the construction of the tent. The outer tent protects against wind and weather. C, the inner tent made of solid waterproof floor material and breathable nylon, ensures an ideal indoor climate. Combine the 3 elements results in a highly functional and stable tent that is ready for all future adventures after the first assembly. So hopefully we can set up once and then leave the beams and the inner tent set up. Spread out the airframe. Step 1, so that'd be that. Arrange the struts. Inner tent ground to struts, so we'll wrap that up. Fly sheet to the top struts, fly sheet to the ground struts, fly sheet to inner tent, and it's ready for use. Okay, well let's just do it. Silica packets, make sure your dogs don't get that. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Spread out the airframe. Arrange the struts. They're twisted. Simply let the little air out to correct it. So pump this guy up. So we'll get our pump out right here. 2-way pump. There's a little nozzle right here. So we're gonna probably, oh, I see. So we're gonna screw this guy on right there. And then the pump will screw on there. That's pretty clever. Being that it's in the 30s, my hands are getting a little bit cold, so bear with me. I also have a broken foot. Okay, we have a frame. Connect to ground struts. Position inner tent. Okay. So inner tent right here. Not really too sure how they want you to attach. Oh, I see. So, like that. It's just taking a guess after setting up lots and lots of tents over the years. Okay. So put the rain fly in. And the door goes right here. Fly sheet to top of struts. So there we have it. So we got the Kirra set up. Again, that's a one-time setup thing. So the air beams are attached to the fly sheet. Fly sheet is attached to the tent. Take you on a quick tour inside this tent. Again, this is just a setup video. We'll have a review of it here after we use it tonight. But that is pretty cool. Of course, I'll stake out the sides. But as you can see, it's got a lot of good ventilation right there. And you can ventilate it out there. This is how it attaches throughout. That's what I was doing in the setup. And there's these cool vents down there and over there. A few pockets. Boom, boom. Really nice, light, airy look to it inside the tent. And yeah, we're gonna give it an actual test now after we have it set up here in the beautiful, beautiful mountains of Colorado, as you see behind us. So stay tuned for the full-on review. All right, overall thoughts on the Heimplanet Kirra Airbeam tent. I think it's a really cool design. I love the thinking outside the box kind of design. This actually did pretty good. We didn't have crazy winds last night, thank goodness. Temperatures got into the 20s, is now back to 30, well, 38 again, nice. And it did good. It did really good, better than I thought it would for the Airbeam tent. I have not used it in crazy cold temperatures, and I have not used it in snowy conditions. Obviously we have snow right here, and it did rain and snow a little bit on us last night, but nothing crazy at all. The setup was a tricky part for me. The instructions are kind of lacking in that regard, so hopefully seeing me set it up in the time lapse or hyperlapse, it was helpful. to summarize, basically, the three parts. The air beam, you inflate it. There are 3 inflation ports. You can just inflate it in 1 port. You say that's cool. The air will carry through all the beams. You don't have to go to each beam individually. That saves a little bit of time. And they're a one-way valve, meaning you can pump it full of air, stop pumping, and it won't deflate on you. So you can take a break, because it is kind of an arm workout for sure. But step 1, inflate the beams. They're all attached. Make sure there's no kinks so that it will properly inflate. If you notice it's not inflating properly, like I kind of showed you in the video, just untangle it, and it's pretty self-explanatory right there. First time you do it, it'll make a lot of sense. And then you put the fly sheet, this all white part right here, you put the clips on like I showed you in the video, just put it through the hole, and then it's a T. So the T will come through and just make tension contact, basically. And then you suspend the inner tent, the white and blue tent. But once you have that done the first time, you don't have to do it again, which is very, very nice. I found that for 2 people, it was a good size, 2-person, would that be 50-inch wide sleeping pad by 75 inches long fit, with a 2-person sleep bag for my dog and myself. Make sure you ventilate. There are vents in the tent. Utilize them. If you're newer to tent camping, it might seem counterintuitive. You're probably like, oh, I'll seal the whole tent up and it'll be nice and warm. Well, it will be, but you're going to expel a lot of condensation-inducing moisture from your lungs as you breathe throughout the night, and you're not going to suffocate or anything. But it's going to put a lot of moisture on the walls, creating condensation that could potentially drip onto you, or if it's below freezing, it can become like icy little crystals, and it'll start snowing on you, which kind of looks cool, but it feels cold. So I recommend always ventilating, and like I said, there's multiple vents in here, so it does help out with getting that hot, moist air out and keeping you dry and warm. As far as summer use, I'll report back when we use it here in the summer in much warmer temperatures. Although it's kind of funny, here in Colorado, it doesn't really get too warm at night, at least at this elevation. We're at 9,500. So I can pretty much guarantee it's when it's gonna be like in the 30s at night, pretty much summertime, and then much colder in the winter, obviously. But hopefully seeing this setup on the Heimplanet Kirra was helpful. I couldn't find anything else out there on it, so I want to shoot this video to show you how it works, how it sets up, what it looks like, how it operates with a 6-foot-tall, 200-pound human and a dog. And yeah, it's pretty cool design. Pretty cool design. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll get right back to you. I'm Sean Sewell, owner and director of Stoke for Engearment.com. Until next time, take care.